Hello everyone, Jade Rainbow, Doctor of Physical Therapy here, and here are 6 of my go-to favorite easy, simple exercises to combat anterior knee pain. Anterior knee pain is typically caused by your kneecap not tracking properly. In our knee, whenever we bend or extend our knee, the kneecap moves along this groove. When you're getting this pain, typically the kneecap is tracking laterally, so our goal is to build strength and stability around this knee so that the kneecap gets pulled back more medially and is moving along that groove. Some ways that we can tackle that is to build stability in the knee, but also build stability in the hip, because a lot of times the knee is affected by the hip as well as the ankle, but we'll get into that in another video. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. I post weekly videos on staying strong, mobile, and living pain-free. So let's get into it. The first exercise is going to be a quad set. Our quads have 4 muscles. So our goal is to make them strong because the quads actually run right over the knee. And by keeping them strong, it helps to stabilize the knee. So with the quad set, you're going to think about pushing your knee into the surface, so whether it's mat, table, bed. So you're activating those quads, pushing that knee down, holding 5-10 seconds, and then relaxing. And then you're going to do it again. You see it go down, holding, and then relaxing. And these are great to do all throughout the day. Holding and relaxing. Again, so we're just trying to build stability around that knee so we can get that kneecap to track more medially. Exercise number 2 is a straight leg raise. We start with that quad set where you think about tightening that quad, that thigh muscle, pushing that kneecap down, but then you're going to go into a lift. So it's actually better if you lay back. You do that quad set, squeeze, lift about 30 degrees, and then back down. Now I do want to emphasize on this, you don't want to do the leg raise like that with a bent knee because that actually puts more focus on the hip flexor. So make sure you straighten that knee first, lift, you don't have to hold it there, and then back down. Now I want to do about 10. And I also want to emphasize, if you get that pain, that sharp pain, or just like your pain, you don't want to continue. So if you're getting that sort of pain, I would either go through less of a range of motion, I would put less force through that muscle, or like I said earlier, seek out your local DPT or doctor to get more customized care. But I'm okay with fatigue and feeling tired or being like shaky. That's okay, but not pain. So part 2 of this exercise, so round 1 is just going straight up with your foot, but part 2 is you're going to rotate your foot out about 45 degrees. Again, same thing, push that knee down, tighten your quad, and then you're going to lift your leg up again. So this one is going to be a little bit harder, and that's normal. It's working your VMO, so this is your middle thigh muscle, your middle quad muscle, that helps the kneecap to track medially. Okay, and that is our straight leg raise. Exercise number 3, I would grab your foam roller, or if you don't have a foam roller, you can use a rolled up towel, like a bath towel, but you're gonna put it under your knee, and you're gonna lay back again. I'm gonna lay all the way back this time. And you're going to straighten your leg, and back down, nice and controlled. You can hold for a moment. Again, we're doing friendly motion, friendly strengthening, telling the body it can move in these ways and not hurt, but also get some strength in the area. And that is the short arc quad. And it's always good to do it on both legs too, because if you have an injury or a pain on one side, who's to say you're not going to get it on the other? You might not, but it's good to stay balanced anyway. Okay. Well, we not only want to strengthen the knees, but as I mentioned earlier, we want to keep the hips strong as well, because if there is a problem at the hips, it can affect the knees. So the next couple are gonna be for the hips. And the first one is gonna be a clamshell. So you wanna focus on keeping your pelvis rolled forward. If it rolls back, you're gonna be compensating with the back, but by keeping the pelvis rolled forward and then lifting the leg up, it focuses on strengthening the glute med, and the glute med helps to stabilize the pelvis in standing. So again, we keep rolled forward, rotate that knee up, and then back down. And you should feel it here. If you find yourself rolling back or not feeling it at all, check where your pelvis is. So you rotate up like that, and that is a clamshell. Again, strengthening the hips. And exercise number 5, going straight off of that, you're going to straighten that top leg. And you're going to be leading with your heel. Keep that leg straight. Lead with your heel up towards the ceiling and back down. So again, we're keeping that pelvis rolled forward, leading with our heel, not our toe. If we're going up like that, you may be working more quad or hip flexor, but we want to focus on the glute med in your hip. Again, that glute med helps to stabilize our pelvis in standing, which in turn helps to keep the knee aligned better with our biomechanics. Yeah. Okay, so that is side lying hip abduction. And the last one is going to be a quad stretch. And we want to keep this lengthened because if our quad is tight, it puts more pressure on that kneecap. So we want to keep that lengthened. So there are many ways that you can do a quad stretch, but this is one that I like. So you can hold on to something for balance, or you can just do it in place. But you bend that leg back and you're gonna feel it in the front of that thigh. And you're gonna hold for 30 seconds. And stretches are best if you hit 3 minutes total per muscle group to really get the best out of the stretch. So we're gonna hold 30 seconds and then you relax. So there we have it, guys. There are 6 easy, simple exercises you can do from home to help tackle anterior knee pain. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.